Hi, and welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's Latasha here, and I've got an amazing webinar to show you. This has been one of the best. This has been a tearjerker and at the same time a celebration. I can't wait for you to watch and just see all the testimonials. I also had a demo straight after the webinar, and a couple of people came to see the behind the scenes. But let's get back to the webinar. Here's Lizelle.
What makes this so amazing? We are connected to people from all over. This is what makes the online space so amazing, right? So put a one in the comments there if you don't know anything about having a business online or making money online. Just put a one in the comments. Like Lizelle, I am so clueless. Like I have no idea how this thing works even, okay? All right, so we've got a lot of newbies out here. Oh, let me tell you. Oh, you're going to have to put your seatbelt on. And I'm not even exaggerating, okay? I'm telling you, this is something that's going to blow your mind. So make sure that you have a space where you are quiet, okay? Because you just need to focus for the next, let's say, 45 minutes, okay? Just focus, okay? So I'm going to go through the things quickly because I really want you to understand exactly how this works. I'm not here to overwhelm you. I'm here to make it simple. And the reason I'm going to make it simple is because I like simple, okay? Yes, in the comments if you like simple, okay? And then I want to know, put a two in the comments if you have been around. I mean, you've made some money maybe online, or maybe you tried before, maybe you dabbled a little bit around in digital products. Put a two in the comments if that is you. Okay? So we've got a mixture here tonight. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so without further ado, let me go in. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get going. Okay, because I've got a lot to cover and it's going to be extremely exciting. Okay, I love it. Let me go. So welcome. I'm really just showing you the simple way, okay, how beginners are doing this. It's really, really simple. I do want to let you know that I've got a little free gift. Okay, who knows about the little free gift? Put me in the comments if you know a free gift that I'm going to give you on this call. Yay! I love being generous. Okay. Who doesn't love gifts? Okay. So I'm going to give you a gift. I promise you, I've never, ever given a gift like this before. You literally can get off this call and you can go make money online doing it faceless. You can literally get off because that's what I'm going to give you. Okay. I'm going to give you not just a PDF of nice to haves. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, just because you're on this call. So it's only for those that are live. I'm going to give it at the end. I'm going to share it with you. Okay, it is extremely exciting. Okay, so I want you to just concentrate because, like I said, I'm going to take you through it step by step. So let me ask you something. Okay, let me ask you, do you feel that there are too many options online? Do you feel like you should start, but you just don't know how? Okay, maybe you know how, but it's like there's so many options. Like, which is the best option for you? Okay, maybe you even asked, like, what am I supposed to sell, Lizelle? Like, I don't have a product or whatever, because you're getting mixed messaging online. Just put a one in the comments if you agree. Like mixed, yeah, bombarding. Exactly. Okay. There is a lot. Now, yes, what's happened in the online space, it has grown at the speed of light. Since COVID, this is where it just took off. It's been there all the time, but us regular people never knew about it because we never needed it as much as we did when COVID happened. So actually something good came out of COVID because now instead of doing the traditional jobs, working all the time, we can actually work now from anywhere. And this is what makes this amazing. Okay. So you are in the right place. If you commented yes and you feel like that, and obviously you are here for a reason, okay, you are in the right place. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to be very honest with you. It's not effort. Okay. I'm sure, is there anyone on here? I promise you I won't ask too many questions, but I love it when you guys talk to me, okay? Just put me in the comments. Have you tried side hustles before? Like you've tried. It's not like it's not for a lack of effort. Like you would say, you would tell me, Lizelle, it's not with a lack of effort. I've been looking, I've been searching, I just haven't found something that really is what I would like to do or what fits my life. Okay, I see a lot. Okay, great. So The main problem is that there's no direction. There's just too many strategies and there's a lot of noise online, right? And there's no clear starting point because it all is just mixed up. So that's what we are going to get very clear on tonight. At the end of this call, you are going to know exactly what you should be doing. Okay. And you're going to know if this is going to be for you or not. You'll know very, very clearly. Okay. So there are just two ways to make money. Don't let this fool you. There's not many ways that you can make money. There's not. There's really just two ways that you can do it. And one of those ways is the traditional way. Okay. The way where you trade your time for money. Okay. This can be your job, and you get maybe an hourly pay because you get paid per hour. Maybe you get paid per month. It doesn't really matter. And there's limited time. So the traditional job is you work for a boss. Someone else is in charge of your time and your money. Okay. And if you have a 9 to 5 on here, tell me quickly there, if you do have a job and a 9 to 5, tell me quickly there, is your salary enough? I mean, with all the expenses going up, is your salary increasing as the expenses are increasing? Exactly not, right? And it won't ever increase the way the expenses are rising. That's the unfortunate part of trading your time for money. So what happens now is you're working full time all the time. You are so tired when you get home. You barely have time for your kids left, and you feel like you're just surviving because the whole thing just starts over every single month. And every single day you wake up, work, sleep. You're not really living life because your time is limited, but it's not even like you're getting paid for it. Okay. So that is the bad thing about having a job. Now, the other way of making money is what we call leveraged income. That is digital. And thank goodness we have digital working for us now online. Okay. Digital is where you use content, you use social media, because I mean, you are probably on your phone about 3 to 7 hours a day. Okay. Everything happens online. Do you guys agree with me? Everything happens online. I mean, even if you meet someone for the very first time, you go check their Facebook or their Instagram profile to check if they're legit. When you want to buy something online, you first go and research and you go check all the things online, right? Everything is online and it's only getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So the digital e-learning market, which I'm going to talk to you tonight because that's where you make a lot of money, is the e-learning industry. That's growing at a rapid rate, and it's predicted to be $1 trillion a day industry in 2027. So there's no saturation. We're barely scratching the surface right now. It's $1 billion a day industry as it is right now. Gary Vee, I don't know if you guys know him. He's even predicting that, the shopping stores, have you seen clothing stores close down in your town somewhere? Yes, no? Have you seen all the more stores are closing down, or the stock is limited? It's because everything's going online. He's predicting that the online shopping malls, instead of being a shop full of clothes, for instance, there's going to be booths where there's one person doing content, because they are working smarter instead of harder. Instead of paying for a warehouse plus the rent and the staff and all of that at a physical store, they can do that all online. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of a look into the future. So with digital, you use systems and you use content. So your income is not tied to your time. You can literally do this from anywhere in the world. If you have a phone and you have Wi-Fi, okay, you can work from anywhere in the world. And the best is you can work for yourself. You don't have to work for a boss. Okay, so we're going to get into the two of these. I'm going to give you a very simple example. If you post something once, okay, your friends will see it, or let's say you post something now on Facebook. Someone sees it. Tomorrow, someone else sees that exact same video. The day thereafter, someone else will see that video. Okay? Have you ever scrolled online and maybe you were looking for a birthday cake for your little one, and all of a sudden, when you open your phone and you Google, all of a sudden it's just birthday stuff? That's the algorithm. Okay? And it filters through to all the people that want to see it, that's been searching online. So the amazing thing about digital is you do something once and it works over and over and over and over again for you. One piece of content can literally work for you on a daily basis. So it's not like you're trying to work more hours. You're just trying to create something that works even when you are not. And that is the beauty of it all. Okay, the best part is you don't need to be an expert to start doing this. Okay, let me know in the comments there, what is one of the things that's coming to mind right now if you think about starting in the online space? Is it maybe that you think you need a lot of followers? Is it that you think you need to have some kind of background for people to buy from you? Okay, just let me know in the comments there what's coming up for you when you think about starting in the online space. Because a lot of people, and I was one of them, thought that I needed a lot of followers. And it's simply not the truth. You need the right type of followers. I literally know of someone that's got over 200,000 followers that's not nearly making the money that she could be making because she just doesn't know how to monetize on the audience. Okay. And you don't need experience. I'm going to show you why. Okay. So, what you do need to be able to make money, okay, is you need a product, a digital one. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a couple of examples of digital products, but you need a product because you need to sell something if someone wants to buy from you. Okay, you need a system. In other words, you need a website somewhere where someone, or an online store where someone can go and purchase. You need in the system a payment processor, something that can run for you and handle the sales for you. Think about when you order something on Amazon or Takealot or wherever you are in the world. When you place your order at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, will you get an email immediately? Yes or no? Will you get an email immediately? Yes, right? Do you think someone is sending that email to you? Do you think someone's sitting behind a laptop and sending you that email? No. Everything happens automatically. Now, that is what we call the system. That's the system that works online for you 24/7. This system can follow up for you. It can handle the payments for you. It's like having a little sales team working for you while you're sleeping. Okay, because it's system. And then what you need is you need a way for people to find you. So when you have the system and you have the product, people need to find you. Now think about the place where you like to buy online. Let me know in the comments, where do you like to buy online? Is it Amazon? Is it Takealot? Is it Shein? You know, we all love Shein, our ladies, eh? We love Shein. Okay. So wherever you like to buy, okay, how did you find them? How did you find that place where you're buying from? You found it through social media. Okay. And the good thing about that is social media doesn't cost you anything. So this is why we use social media, because everybody is online. Even big companies now are paying regular people to promote their products because they know the advertising doesn't work anymore. People want to see something real and they are on their phones on social media every single day. So those are the three things that you need. Okay. So I'm going to give you some examples of digital products. Distance learning is a digital product, like an online, maybe live course. My daughter did online schooling, so that is an online product. I paid for the school, and she would have to log in on certain days. Okay. Now let me ask you this: if she doesn't log in, she doesn't do her homework. Is there something wrong with the course that she purchased, or is it that didn't put in the work? If she fails, is it whose fault is it? Okay, it's probably hers. Exactly. Okay, so online, what's nice about it, it's self-paced, but you can be your own boss if you have a course or you sell a course. So that school is making money from selling that course to students who want to get their matric from home. Okay, who wants to finish school from home. Okay, so that's what I did for my daughter. You get ebooks, manuals. Okay, this is like if you have a PDF, this is something that you can easily create in Canva that you already have access to. You can even sell your photos. I've worked with a couple of photographers who are selling their digital art online, and you can use Etsy to sell it. There's a lot of systems that you can use to sell that. Okay. Then another example of a digital product is like memberships or communities. Like maybe you love gardening and you open a community and you charge a monthly fee and people come and they learn from you on how to do your gardening or how to paint or whatever it is. Okay. You can get so creative with this. Templates is another digital product. I know a lot of people are creating flyers and content and all of that online and they sell it so that people don't have to create it, so they save them time and money, right? And then online courses, mini courses, that's another idea of a digital product. Okay. Is there a faster way? Did someone ask me a question now? Probably not. Okay. So let me ask you then. Okay. So if you wanted to make money online, you know what I told you. You need a product, you need a system, and you need a way for people to find you. Okay. So if you don't have the time or the knowledge to create your own digital product, and you are not tech savvy, you don't know how to put a system together, would you like to see a faster way? Yes or no? Would you like to see a faster way of how to do this? Okay, I'm getting a lot of yeses here. So I'm loving that. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm so glad you asked. Okay, so I'm going to show you a much faster way to be able to do this. And this is what a lot of people are doing. They're using a done for you model. All right. So what you actually selling, because I get this question all the time. Okay. I get this all the time. A done for you model when people are saying, okay, Lizelle, but what are you actually selling when you are buying like a done for you system? Okay. So they're asking, is it a product that you are selling? Is it a course that you're selling? Or are you just buying a course and selling it over and over and over again? No. Okay. It's not any of that. You are not just selling a product. You are building skills, plus you're building a business with it. Let me explain it. So if there's a coffee shop, imagine a coffee shop. Okay. So we all know Starbucks and we love Starbucks, right? So Starbucks is like a franchise model, for instance. I don't literally know if they have a franchise. I don't know, but I don't like Spur or Panarottis. That's a franchise model. Okay. But I'm giving you that example. So a coffee shop, they don't just sell coffee. Okay. They have a process. They have a way where they get people in the door. They have a way how to do their marketing so that people can actually come and purchase from them. Okay, this is a physical store. Now, Starbucks, for instance, has opened up one store and they saw a lot of success and they could see, oh my goodness, this thing is working. We're actually turning good profit over here. Okay, so what they did was they duplicated the process. And this is why we call it a franchise model, because what that means is instead of a new person, like say now you want to open up a coffee shop, instead of you trying to figure it out on your own, okay, how can I get my coffee as good as them? And how can I do it like this? And how should I run my staff? And how should I train them? Instead of trying to figure it out on your own and then struggling for months, wasting time and money and energy, don't you think it would be nicer to get a proven business model? Let me know in the comments. Yes or no? Wouldn't a proven business model be much better for you? This is why people in the traditional sense used to buy franchises. Okay? They used to buy a franchise because what did the franchise do? It saved them time and money. Because yes, it is cheaper to start up your own coffee shop, but there's no guarantee, really. The chances of failure is extremely good because you don't know what you're doing. But if you purchase a franchise, you are buying a proven business model and you can just duplicate the success and you get the mentorship, you get the coaching from the person who did it before, right? So that you can know exactly what you need to do. Makes sense, right? So how this actually works is for you to get started, okay? You get started with a proven offer. Now, when I say a done for you model, that's what I mean, a proven offer, something that's been proven to work, something that you can see people are already having success with, so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can simply duplicate the success, right? The next thing you do is you learn how to market and sell online. Just that is the part that a lot of people struggle with. You can have an amazing product and service, but a lot of people struggle with the marketing and the selling of it. So if you create your own digital product, and you'll have to spend months and time to figure this out and make sure it's profitable and learn how to market and speak to your audience and get sales at the end of the day, right? So with a proven offer, that's already done. You already know the product sells. You don't even have to test it. What you need to do now is learn how to get good at marketing. Okay? And then the third one is later on, what you do is you build your own. Once you've learned the proven model of how it works and you get good and you are very successful, you can use that experience and create something of your own. Does that make sense? Yes? Does that make sense? Okay, good. It makes sense. Awesome. So why most people fail is they try to figure out everything. And this is one thing that I did in the past was I thought I was saving money, but at the end of the day, I was actually wasting money because I wasn't following something that was proven. I kept on trying to invent something to make a lot of money with. Okay. A lot of people overthink. They overthink what to sell. Okay. And then most of them don't even have a system. And if you don't have a system, it really becomes difficult to be successful in the online space. The good news is that you don't need to figure it out. Okay. All you need is a starting point. You just need to know exactly how to get started. You need the system that can do it for you. And you just need a clear next step. And this is where a lot of people struggle with because there's so much noise online. Okay. So what you do on a daily basis then is once you have your proven done for you product, this is what I recommend you do on a daily basis. This has made me multiple six figures in dollars online just by doing this on a daily basis. You just show up in content. In other words, you post short little videos every single day. It can be faceless. You don't even have to show your face. It can be, just short little videos talking about your product. What is this product doing? Okay. How does it help people? And then what you do is you send people to one place, which is normally the link to your system, because your system is going to do the heavy lifting for you. Okay. And then you let the system do the rest. Okay. You just let the system do the follow up. So if you show up on a daily basis, 1 to 2 hours a day, that we call that income earning activities, because that's what brings in the income. Being visible so that people can see you. Then when people want more information, you send them to the link, and then the system does the rest for you. Okay, so here's how it works back in the back end of the system. Your content leads to a page. Your page is going to lead your audience to emails and then to sales. So let me ask you this. Did you find this webinar? You got into this webinar of a video that you saw on social media? Yes? Let me know. Okay, great. So you saw a video of someone and then you asked for more information. And then what happened was you got an email. Yes? You got an email. Okay. You got an email to the link to the webinar. Fantastic. Okay. Now what happens is the system does all of that. That was set up once and the system does the rest. So you just keep on showing up online and the system makes sure and does the following up and all of that. So here's what it looks like. So you post 3 times a day on social media. I do like morning, noon, and evening. Okay. Just to stay visible. Then what happens is you direct people to your page. Okay. That you do in your content. And then your audience start getting emails. They start getting emails because now we call it the buyer's journey. A lot of times when people see your content for the very first time, they're not going to buy the very first time. Think about when you bought something online for the very, very first time. You were probably a little bit scared. I remember when I bought from Shein, I was like, am I even going to get my package? Is this a scam? Let me check it out. Okay, that's what I did. But then I registered, I started getting emails, and I started learning, okay, these people, they look like a jet. I started learning that, okay, that's a company in China and blah, blah, blah. So you're probably in someone's email list and you started learning from them, right? We call it the buyer's journey because they go through a consideration phase. And then at the end, you are going to decide, is this going to be for you or is this not going to be for you? And this is where the sales happen. It either happens or it don't. Not everybody will buy from you, and that is okay. Okay? So that's how simple it works. So now that you understand how it works, okay, at this point, you really have 2 options, okay? So you're either going to take what you've learned in this section that I told you, and you're going to try and piece this together on your own, like figuring out how to do the tech, figuring out what to say in your content and getting people there, because it's easy to get the product and it's easy to actually create your product. You can create something in Canva. But to figure out what to say and figure out how to build it and if it's profitable, you'll maybe get there eventually. Okay. You will, if you're determined, you will. It's just going to take some time and a lot of trial and error. Or you can take the faster route. Okay. And that is exactly what I did. I took the faster route. And the reason I took that faster route was just over 2 years ago, I was working full time in my beauty salon. I used to work in the corporate. I've always been a hard worker, but hard work was never enough. I was missing out time with my family, my kids. And I've been divorced in my life before. And I was like, I'm so done during COVID. I was like, I'm done giving my time away and my children getting crumbs. I wanted more time with my family. I wanted to start living life instead of worrying about finances all the time. Because I don't know about you, but it's draining worrying about finances day in and day out. I wasn't looking to get rich. I knew that there wasn't a quick rich scheme. This definitely is not a quick rich scheme. Okay, it takes time, it takes consistency, it takes learning new skills, but it is definitely a faster route. So I started with something done for you, but here's why I did it. That's exactly. Short little snippet of exactly why I started doing this. I wanted to live life like this. I wanted this to be my daily instead of always having nothing to show for my life. And that's why I started with this. And this is why I made it even more simple, because when I started in the online space, things were very complicated, a lot more complicated. I was pulling my hair out of my head because I struggled in the beginning and I felt very alone in the process. So I created something to make it super, super beginner friendly for anyone to get started off with. This is not another course. There is a done for you system that shows you exactly what to do step by step. Okay. Inside DMS, you are not starting from zero. Okay. You start with a system that already works. It's content that you can actually use. It's a clear path that you can follow and support that you don't get stuck. So, in other words, instead of figuring it out, spending weeks and months trying to make it on your own, you're getting a proven path that's been tested over and over again, that has made me over multiple six figures in dollars online, made me a South African millionaire in 6 months, and well, now even shorter. And I'm not saying that to brag, hear my heart. I'm just showing you what is possible. Am I saying you're going to make this amount of money? No, I can't guarantee it, because it requires effort from your side. This is not getting rich quick overnight. It's just it's getting rich faster. Okay. Doesn't happen overnight, but it certainly does happen faster if you have everything already working for you. All right. I'm going to share some testimonials with you as well. And just to show you how real this is, DMS, the system that I created, was featured on Fox News. These are just a few of them where we were featured. There's a lot more of them. And we also have an entrepreneurship certification program that we are in the process of certifying globally, so we can get accreditation for that. We are registered with the CPD member. And the reason this was done was because this is not just making money. You are learning skills that you can apply in any business. If you had to lose your job today after learning this, or you decide, you know what, you don't want to do this anymore, you can go and create your own income because of the skills that you've learned inside you. So just to show you, there's a couple of people with already amazing results. I'm not sure if Yolandi is on here because she's had such an amazing month already. If she is, team, just call her up. I did not ask anyone to share tonight, so I'm going to put them a little bit on the spot if they are available. She says, in just 10 days, I've officially out-earned my full monthly salary from my 8 to 5 job through DMS, which actually is a side hustle, because you can start this while you're working a full-time job. Amore said unexpected pro sale. In other words, an unexpected over $1,000 that she made while she was busy with dress fittings. And Natasha made over $30,000 in 6 months with this online. I also didn't ask you, Natasha, but if you're on, you can let me know. Let's come share. I love it when you guys hear from them. Yes?
Yolandi is on. If you want quickly to go back on this one.
Please come and share with us. Just share a little bit. I know I'm putting you on the spot. I'm doing this on purpose, guys, because I don't like them to prepare so that you can see the real person and get the real story. Yolandi?
Hi, everyone. Hi, Lizelle. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you for making my heart race. All right, so this has been what a journey. It's been such a blessing in disguise that God just sent me here. So if I literally, when anyone asks me about DMS, I literally tell them that even if I can just share with you the mindset coaching that you will experience during this DMS season, then like that is it. Then that will be enough for you, because the DMS mindset coaching is extremely, like, I don't think you can ever put money to it. Sorry, I only say myself. Is that normal?
That's fine. Carry on.
All right. So yes, I just want to share with everyone that I really have learned a lot about mindset coaching, and I do believe that this has been such an interpretation into my life, because the mindset coaching coming along is something that you can really interpret into your everyday life. It's not something that, it's not just a quote that you read. And I've been through a few days that I felt like your life is so freaking hard, and it's so extremely draining to be stressed about your finances like all the time. So no, I definitely did join to have a financial more freedom. But I've grown as a person so much that, like, if you have told me 3 months ago that this is how I would have been today, I would not have believed you at all. So I just want to encourage you. I'm a Namibian. So I just want to encourage all the Namibians that this is not something that we need to see from the sideline anymore. With DMS, this is possible. A side hustle is possible. And you can join into a community that wants you to win. It's actually people that wants to see you win. They help you win. And yeah, so I'm very grateful. And yeah, I feel very, very fortunate being part of this and sharing this, and yeah, being part of DMS, and yeah, sharing, how can I say it? The obedience of God. So sorry, I know not everyone is a firm believer in Jesus Christ, but I believe in Jesus Christ. So yeah, it's an honor, and thank you so much, Lazelle.
Oh, thank you so much. I just love that. I love it. And I'm proud of you, because I remember when she started, she said, Lizelle, I want to leave my 9 to 5. That's actually what she's saying. And she's already out earned the salary that she gets. So just imagine for a quick moment, if you could earn the exact extra amount, if you could get your salary and get an extra salary, how would that feel? Let me know. Like, that'd be awesome, right? This is exactly what's been happening to her, which is amazing, right? So, okay, so we're going to carry on. We've got Nicola on here as well. Nicola, I don't know if she is here, but Nicola, she was actually scared. She started Faceless in the online space, very, very scared to do this. And she is really, like I say, coining it online. She made over $6,000 in 8 days. And she said there, she's in tears. I just saw she bought a new car, and it's really not about the car and the fancy stuff, guys. It really is the thing is what money can't buy is time. And this is why it's important. And I feel all of us in the community is in the same way. I don't think there's one person that just is in it for themselves and want to get rich. Most of us, yes, we make a lot of money, but it's about the time freedom. It's about that financial freedom. And this is exactly what she was able to do at 24, which is amazing. She's getting, she's making over $10,000 in a month, and she's 24 years old. I mean, how cool is that, right? So do you need experience? No. Do you need your own product? No. Do you need to show your face? No. Faceless absolutely works. There's a different strategy. It does take longer because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. But if you look at the brands like Nike and all of those, there's no face to the brand. They just know how to show up online. They know how to position themselves in the market. And that is what Faceless, what we teach you in the Faceless. And do you need to be online every day? No. You just need to do your income earning activities, which takes about 1 to 2 hours a day. It can take longer in the beginning it depends on how quickly you learn. I would say take about 2 days, go through everything, even a week. It all depends how quickly you learn. But your income earning activities, what you physically do on a daily basis is post 3 times a day. For 30 minutes, we do what we call a visibility boost, where you show up in a couple of groups, okay, and you just add value, and then you spend some time in the community and you continue with your training. Okay. Do you think that's something that you would be able to do? Yes? Yes or no? You think that would something you would be able to do? Let me tell you, if I could do it working a 9 to 5 when I got started, then you can do that too. So you don't need more information. And this is the thing, people online today, they don't need more information. You can go Google for more information. You can go YouTube. You can go ChatGPT. You know what people do need? They need not just a system that works for them. They need coaching. That's what they need. They need coaching. They need community. Because a ChatGPT or a Google can't coach you, can't show you where you need assistance or guide you. Okay. So what you get in DMS is you get a complete system. We do the entire setup. You don't have to worry about being tech savvy. We do all of that for you. The content is done. You don't have to create your own content if you don't want to. We've got faceless content in there that's ready to roll. Every month we put new content in there on the pro level. So tomorrow the new content's going in. We give you the funnels. Now, if you don't know what a funnel is, that's the system. That funnel I showed you on that page where the content comes, then the emails come. We give you that already set up. You get the coaching in it. In the pro, you get into small groups of 15 to 20, sometimes it's more, where you get coaching from a 5 or 6 figure earner coach. Okay. You get multiple income streams. Because here's the thing. With online, you don't just need to earn one way. You can earn multiple ways. And with this one, you get over 12 income streams. Okay. Why it's different than any other thing out there, than any other course or system out there is many countries, especially around South Africa, people don't have PayPal or they struggle with their payment gateways. DMS is an affiliate option. So you get 90% affiliate commission, which means you make anything between $400 and over $1,000 per sale. How awesome is that? You can have your investment back with one sale. Okay. And you don't even need to go open up an overseas bank account or worry about a PayPal because you don't need a payment gateway, because the process happens through DMS. You get done for your content. So you learn and earn at the same time. It's like having that franchise model. Instead of starting it out from your own, you can do it and you're building your own brand. So we teach you how to build your own brand. So who this is actually for is moms with limited time, parents, 9-to-5ers that want to start a side hustle or wanting to make some extra income. They can't leave their job right now because they are reliant on that income, but they don't want to be there forever. They want to earn an additional. Beginners, they don't have a product, okay? Or people who don't want to be online all day. Another example of someone following a system is Nina, okay? Nina, is she on? Team, just check if she's on. She was committed. She followed the steps. She was an absolute newbie in the online space. She made over $10,000 within her first couple of weeks. And again, I'm not saying you're going to do it. It all depends on how you show up. Each one moves at a different pace. In her case, she made over $10,000 within her first 4 weeks or so. She was scared to be in the online space. She already had her own business and she just wanted to create an additional income stream for her business. And at the end of the day, she's focusing on this now because she could see the time and the financial freedom this has been giving her, which is absolutely amazing. Is she on, team?
No.
Okay, that's a pity. Such a humble soul. I love that. So now the real question is, where do you want to be in 3 months? Let me know in the comments then. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in the same place? Okay. Or do you want to be building something real? Because at the end of the day, it just comes down to a decision, right? Now, before I go into how to get started, I want Zanelli to come and share, because she has actually been in the online space for a while before she joined DMS, and something happened before and after she joined, and I wanted to share. Zanelli?
Hi, everybody. So I'm the Zanyali. But so I'm a mom of two, and I'm a H2A wife for the fourth year in a row. And I was working 7 days a week, 12-hour days, and that's all I knew. All I knew to make money is to work harder to get more money in. And I just couldn't do it anymore. So I was working all the time, still not enough, still being in debt. And one day it just felt too much. I felt guilty as a mom not being there for my kids. I felt guilty not spoiling. And I had this epiphany moment where it just went to my head that what if I wake up one morning and not know them because I never had time for them? I was never there. I was this workout mom that paid a nanny to look after my kids because I couldn't do it. And I felt guilty for that. And I came home late. I was working on my laptop again, and my little girl in that stage, she was 4, she's 5 now. Oh, no, she was 2.5. And she said to me, but you're working all the time. Why do I even bother to ask you anything? And I knew something had to change there. And I just prayed. I just prayed not to stress about money anymore. I just prayed for my husband to come back from the H2A, so don't have to do this all alone anymore. It just felt like my world is. I just want to sob now. It just felt like my world is crashing down on me because I can't do this. I can't do this, and I need a way out. And I got onto online like everybody does. We all like doom scrolling. And I saw these moms coining it online. And I didn't believe it because I'm a South African, but I knew if they could do it, I can try, at least try it. And I was scared. I was skeptical. I didn't know what from where. And I started with this program, and I still felt a little bit confused. I did make my money back in 3 weeks, and in 6 weeks, I could leave both my jobs. But then I hit you hit a ceiling where you need more. I need support. I felt like confused. I did now, but I can't move forward. I can't get this promotion that I actually want. You know, when you're in a job and you feel like stuck, you want to move, you want to have more skills, and you want to be like stimulated. And I needed that. And I needed someone to show me, really, to care about me as a person, not just a number, and to show me. And that's where I got DMS, and DMS blew my mind away. I have more than 5 programs, and none of them are this simple like DMS. None of them gave me the support that DMS still does. None of them pushed me. I never wanted to do coaching. Now I'm doing coaching. None of them pushed me like Lizelle does. None of them saw my potential like she does. And when you choose a mentor, DMS mentors, DMS coaches, DMS guides, and even when you don't feel anything, Lizelle gently push you. She shows you exactly where you're meant to go. And I say this with so much freaking humbleness because she sees in me a light that I can't see. And then I grow as a person. I grow my mindset. Because a lot of us feel like we don't have money. I also didn't have money. I sold my couches to get the money together, and I could have paid my debt, but I would have been in the exact same position. I was 3 months behind on my car payment, 3 months behind on my house, and I was so ashamed because although I worked hard, my husband works 9 months away, I still had to ask him for money, and I felt like a failure. And this online system, this digital program that Lizelle created for busy moms, people that aren't tech savvy with no fancy degrees, just want to breathe financially, just want to be with the kids. She disrupted the internet with this. And I'm saying this with so convincement inside of me, because if this could change my life from working 7 days a week, 12-hour days, not having a husband, doing a 2-year-old and a 0-year-old with me, and I can do this in the pocket of my day, what is stopping you from starting this? What is stopping you when God opened the door for you just to walk through it? This opportunity won't knock on your door the whole time. You have to decide to start. You have to move forward. Yes, do it scared. Yes, do it unsure. Yes, do it messy. I'm a hot mess express the whole day, but I do it anyway because my why is stronger than my fear. So have faith over fear and just start your journey. And Lizelle is gonna show you and open doors for you that you would never thought was possible and grow as a person you never thought you could reach. So thank you, Lizelle. I I just love you. I just love you.
Oh wow. You've got me so emotional now, Snell. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go on. Oh, that's heartwarming. I just love to see the growth. I really do. And I always say if you chase money, you'll never have enough. But if you focus on helping people, you'll be a magnet for money. And it really, really, really is. Because if you just focus on helping, and I just love seeing the growth. I'm so proud of you, Zanel. I'm so, so freaking proud of you. Okay, so how to get started? I want to show you because I told you I'm going to be very transparent. I'm very honest. You'll get to know me very soon enough. You'll know always everything, okay? I'm going to show you what it's going to cost you if you want to do this on your own, okay? So you'll need a funnel builder and some email tools, okay? That's going to cost you about $49 a month. You'll need to get a website. You'll need the hosting and the design, which is going to be over $300. You'll need to know copywriting. You can buy a course online to show you how to write your emails, and because you need to write converting content to be able to let the message land with your customer, right? You'll need social media coaching and a mentor on how to do your social media. You need time to figure this entire thing out. You'll need the confidence, the clarity, the support that you're not going to get. You'll have to carry yourself. And the unfortunate part of doing it yourself is the bills will keep piling up in the back end while you try and figure this out. Plus, doing all of this, you have no guarantee of sales. You still need to build your own offer, and you still have to learn how to sell it all. Okay, so this can easily cost you anything between $2,500 and $5,000 to do this by yourself. Okay, you can go Google it. It's probably going to be more by this time. Go do me a favor and go ask ChatGPT how much this is going to cost you, and you'll see. Okay. So if you do want to skip the overwhelm, you want to skip the trial and error, you want to move fast, you want to start with something done for you, I'm going to introduce you to DMS Pro. DMS stands for Digital Magnetic System. It's a digital marketing system. I call it a business in a box because if you haven't even thought about it and it's in here, okay? You get a full done for your business setup with landing pages. The products are on there. Your payment gateways are set up. Everything's already done for you. You get resale rights, so you can make anything between $400 and it's over $1,000 per sale because you're going to get two products that you can sell: the starter, DMS Starter, and the DMS Pro. Okay, you'll get 12 exclusive PLR products. In other words, 12 additional income streams. You can use these to give away for free, or you can sell it on your own. You'll just need your own payment gateway if you want to sell it on your own. Normally I say, bundle it, give it away as a freebie, run a promotion, something like that. By the way, I didn't forget about that gift I'm going to give you guys. I'll give it now soon. Okay. You're going to get a 30-day content strategy plan so that you know exactly what to do every single day. A faceless marketing strategy, because faceless is different. Okay, it's a whole different marketing strategy behind. You'll get an advanced launch strategy plan of how to hit your first $10,000 and more online. A lot of people show up online. They post the content, but they're not making sales. But it's because they don't know who their perfect customer is. So the Perfect Customer Masterclass is in here. The Magnetic Sales Formula, here's where you learn buyer psychology. What makes people buy? And also how to get rid of limiting beliefs. Because if you've never made a lot of money before, a lot of times we think we're not good enough. We feel we're not qualified enough. There's some limiting beliefs in our past, like trauma and stuff like that, lies that we believe about ourselves. We get rid of that in this Magnetic Sales Formula for you to really just grow into that next best version of you. This is why they talk about mindset here. You'll get a complete step-by-step on how to create your own products with the funnels and the templates, everything included, so you don't have to create anything from scratch. And you can get certified on this level as well. That first certification I showed you, we're about to add that now in the DMS Pro, a proper qualification. Okay. And then you get pod coaching, which is those small groups with a 5 or 6 figure earner coach that coach you and guide you through the process. We get regular guest speakers. We just had Lisa, she's coming in again. We get 6 and 7, 8 figure coaches coming in to coach you on business. So you don't just get the tools, you get the growth support. You will grow not only in your business, but as a person too. Okay, all of this is over $6,000. If I had to sell this one by one, I could easily make over $6,000. But the thing is, why I didn't want to put that as high is I would not have been able to even afford this 2 years ago. I wanted to make it accessible for every single person. So instead of charging 6,000, we made it 1,197, a once-off $1,197 and a once-off $75 activation fee. What is that? The activation fee is you'll need a professional email and a professional domain, which is a .com, a hosting company, well, a hosting server. That is included. It's a yearly $75. If you want to change hosting domains, you can do that and cancel it if you want to, but this is only once off. Okay, so here is what you're going to get with this. Okay, you're going to get a newbie onboarding call. Okay, this is on a Monday. Every time you can check in on a Monday where you can get guidance. If you're stuck in anything, you want to learn something new, you're going to get the secret sales weapon. This is like having a coach 24/7 in your pocket. She writes your content for you. You literally say, I'm going to show you now quickly how she works, but it's like, create my content for me for today. Create my email for me today. Write an email to this person. She does everything for you, okay? And she's trained on a multi-six-figure strategy because anyone can go to ChatGPT and have content written for them, but it's generic. She's been trained on a proven multi-six-figure strategy, and this is why people are getting results. I'm also going to include the AI Twin module. If you want to show up, but you don't want to physically show up, you can create an AI Twin that can show up for you. The system you're going to get for free. Okay, we're not charging for the system. Most platforms charge a minimum of $99 a month. There's no monthly fees. Yeah, you're going to get a complete copy and paste content template box. Okay, with over 100 customizable templates that you can literally copy, paste, and post. In the Pro, it gets updated on a monthly basis. And then there's lots of live calls, 24/7 active chat community, all of that inside. This is a little bit how the AI bot works. You can see, you can just say, create my content for today, or you can say, based on my perfect customer, create me a week's content, and you'll see. Okay. Firstly, you get taught on how you just click onboarding, and then she'll ask you a couple of questions because she wants to create content that sounds like you and not just generic. So once she's done the foundation for you, you can ask her anything, and she just, look at that. She creates all your content for you. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome. Okay. So a lot of people cannot start on the Pro, which is the all-inclusive business in a box. The DMS starter, this is why we created this. You get also the coaching. You don't get the pod coaching in here. This one goes at $497 with a once-off $75 activation fee. Okay. We do have payment plans on both options as well. This is the starter one, so you'll make over $400 per sale with this one. Okay. And because I know, okay, I said that I'm going to do something that I have not done before. Okay. Because I know starting is the hardest part. I remember exactly how it felt, because, I was so worried about what if I lose my money when I first initially started in the online space. And that's the wrong question to ask, because if money is the issue, then all the more reason for you to learn how to make more of it and to work smarter, right? Because up to that point, nothing in my life worked until I started learning skills on how to generate income online. So to make it easy for you, I'm going to do something extra now for the next 48 hours, okay? And I'm doing this purely for those who are serious about stepping into a new month, building something. Because if you are one of those that said you in 3 months, you want to be building something, generating income from it, hopefully, because you're going to be consistent with it, right? Instead of just staying in the same situation, I want to make it bulletproof for you, if I can put it that way. I want to make it so easy for you to get going and really get results. Okay, so what I'm doing is I am including a 5-day onboarding experience with me. I have never, ever done this before. So this is not going to be pre-recorded. This is not something you're going to watch on your own. This is me live with you. I'm going to walk you through how to set everything up, what to focus on first, how to actually get moving, what to leave behind, what is the main things that really move the needle in your business, so that you stop overthinking and you have full access to get going as quick as possible and not make the same mistakes that a lot of people are making. Okay, so I am putting this out for the next 48 hours. I'm not extending it. My time is also limited. Okay, this is why I do this business, because of time. So my time is limited, but I'm putting an hour for 5 days every day out with you to work with me in a small group, one-on-one basis, so that you know exactly what to do. Okay, so the real question is, are you going to keep on thinking about this, or are you going to actually start? That's the decision I cannot help you with. But what I do know is this: not making a decision is making a decision. Not making a decision is choosing to stay where you are, is choosing to keep playing small, is choosing that because of this and this and this, I can't get started. Okay? Most of us had a lot of excuses. Most of us had a lot of why nots. The main reason why I could not start 2 years ago was I just simply did not have the money. And I remember it very, very clearly that day. I said to myself, I wish I could do this, but I just don't have the money. And in that moment when I said that to myself, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I realized that has been my story. That has been my story, and I don't want that to keep on being my story. Because if nothing has worked out for you this far, if what you have been doing is not giving you the life that you had in mind or would want to live, don't you think it's better to learn from people who was where you are, that is living a better life, experiencing financial and time freedom? Don't you think it's worth it learning from people who already went before you and got it done, than to stay stuck and being in the same position, keeping doing life over and over and over again? I know there's a lot of objections coming up in your mind. Money is a big thing, okay? But don't let that stop you. You heard what Zanel said. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know in your heart, if this is talking to you and you are feeling hopeful and you are finally seeing a way through that you've been thinking about and hoping about, and you're finally feeling like this is something I need to take action on, I want you to listen to that. Because this opportunity, like Zanel said, is not going to happen on a regular basis. There comes a point when information is not necessary anymore, but action. I've had too many people tell me, Lizelle, I've been watching you for a year and I still didn't start. I wish I started back then. One of those people, I think, is Janae, Anya. I don't know if she's Anya. She was watching me for a while. I don't know if Janae, I can't remember if you were watching me for a year. If she's on, see if she can share.
She is.
Okay, do you want to share, Janae? Just hear it from someone that actually used to know me. Janae. Sorry to put you on the spot here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, there is. Hello? Can you guys hear
Yes,
me?
can hear you. Yes.
Okay,
Now
great.
you
Sorry, I
can.
had my headphones on and I've got family visiting. Yeah, so I've known Lizelle for quite a while, and I was watching her on Facebook because we were Facebook friends. And I just kept seeing her posts come up. And in the beginning, I thought, what's this lady on about? Like, I actually thought, is she so desperate that she's trying to sell these things to people? And I thought, but she's always been so dynamic. Like, what happened? And her energy was just amazing. And I kept being intrigued and watched her videos, and I watched her videos. And then I started to see, well, she made R1 million in 6 months. And I thought, no, man, this can't be real. And I just started to see her life transform. And a year later, after watching her for a year, I said to my husband, no, I really want to try this digital marketing thing. I think it's amazing. And he said, oh, no, are you sure? Are you sure it's not a scam? Are you sure she's actually making money? And I was like, yes, I am. And I did a bit of research and I kept watching. And then I saw she made like a couple more million and things were just transforming in her life. And I was like, no, I want what she's got. I have to make a plan. And so I took a loan and I started December last year. And I paid my thing back. I paid my course back within the first 6 months. Sorry, the first 6 weeks that I'd started it. And yeah, I've been earning ever since. I love it. I actually have my own business doing events. So I've been doing it on the side of a very, very busy business. And I've said to my family this week, I actually think I'm going to sell my business and do this full time because it's actually giving me such an amazing lifestyle. I'm not as stressed when I do digital marketing. I have time. Today I was sitting on the sports field at my kids' school, and it's just a different life. You work in your own time. You are so happy and joyful because of the mindset training. And yeah, it's just the stress I have from running a business. It's not worth it. My health took a toll. I was in hospital a few months ago because of stress. And I just realized that this is something that's really, really, really amazing. And I really hope you guys are encouraged to start because it's been great for me.
I love that. Thank you so much, Janae. You speak so well. I just love the way you talk. And she said some
Thank
time
you.
ago, you were chatting to me and you said, Lizelle, I think I'm going to leave this business now. I'm going to do this. And that to me, I want to say that to you, because that's where I see your growth is going to just explode now. Because once you click that what you're talking about, the different lifestyle, and you realize what you see now is what you really wanted, because that's really why you started your business, I'm sure, because that's why I started mine back then. Because we
Mm,
think when we have our own business, we're going to have a lot of time and money, right? And then you realize, man, this is working hard. This is so much
mm,
easier and simpler. So I can just see you've already grown so much, and you know how it works. I always say it's like a diet sometimes. There's different ways. Like some take a little bit longer to get going, and some like have a quick splurge, but by being consistent, all of a sudden, like imagine being consistent for 4 weeks on a diet. You're not going to see massive results within your first 2 to 3 weeks. But by that fourth week, all of a sudden you start seeing the results. Sorry, it's quicker, it's quicker. Did you guys hear me?
Yes. You just
Okay.
lost
Lost
your
you
way
for
for
a
a
second
second.
or two.
Oh, quicker and quicker, because it's not because you did something, it's because of the consistency, right? So thank you so much for sharing, Janae. I just love seeing the growth. I just do. So what you're going to do, guys, is if you're ready to get going, get back to the person that invited you to this webinar. It's really simple. You got an email with the link to this webinar. Go look for that email. Just go click on reply and ask for the link to see the two options and get started. Okay. And like I said, for the next 48 hours, you can be on a 5 day onboarding call with me. Okay. I'm going to take you through the 5 days for the next 48 hours. There is going to be limited space. I have to be honest, because of just, I can't help like 50 people at once. So we are keeping it small, but for the next 48 hours. So jump in, stop overthinking, and just get it done. There comes a point when you have to make the decision above the constraint. Does that even make sense? Like, but I'm talking from experience now. I know what it feels like when you are struggling to get in and you cannot find a way around it. Let me just encourage you, instead of saying, oh no, I don't have money or I don't have time, say to yourself, what can I do to get money? What can I do to make time? Because if it's important to you, you'll make it happen. Okay, so Danica, please also mention the payment options. Oh, okay, so there are payment options. Okay, when you get the link from the person, that just reply to that email. When you get that link, when you click on the buy button, the payment plans will show up. So you can choose either to pay in full or to pay. The payment plan is a 3-month payment plan. There is interest charged with it. Okay, any questions before we hop off? I'll take one or two. Let me see. Can someone convert? Okay, so in Rand, the starter is about, if I'm correct, you can just Google it, it's about 8,000 Rand. The Pro is nearly 20,000, I think. So with one sale, you make back your investment and you get access to the full program and the coaching, which is awesome. All right. Okay.
Gazelle, if you can just confirm for them if this 5 days that you are giving away, which is so awesome, is that for the starter and the pro? Or is it just if they're buying
The
pro?
starter and the pro. I forgot, I need to give you guys your freebie. Okay, so let me just copy this here quickly. I almost forgot about your freebie. So I do want to share this with you. I said I'm only sharing it for those that are live. Okay, let me just copy here quickly.
And Lizelle, while you are busy with, so some of them are very agitated, like how will they get the 5 days if they start now? How will they get in touch with it? Can you just explain to them
Okay.
what will happen, the steps?
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Okay, I like it when you ask questions like that. Okay, there's your freebie, guys. It's a Faceless freebie guide. You should actually be paying for it. You'll see there's amazing value in there. So here's exactly how it's going to work. So you're going to start now. Tomorrow is Friday. It's a public holiday, right? I want your system will be set up for you, and I want you to familiarize yourself with the content inside. Then Monday we'll start. I'll personally contact you. Okay, you'll get an email from me with the time. It will probably be 6 or 7 p.m. because I know a lot of people are working during the day. So it will be 6 or 7. I'll just confirm it on the email, and it will be every day, Monday to Friday next week. Okay, we're gonna get you started off with a bang. Okay, and you're gonna get all the bells and whistles, and I'm gonna be very open and honest with you, and you'll see. You know, I don't play around. I'll show you exactly what's working and what's not. All I need from you is do your part. That's it. It really is as simple as that. Okay, anybody can do this. I have a lady, I don't know if she's on, she's 74 years old. She's doing this. Okay? 74. I want to say what's your excuse, okay? But it all depends on where you are. If this really spoke to you and you know, you've seen the results, and especially if you've been seeing it for a while, you need to make a decision. And like I said, not making a decision is also making a decision. So it's all up to you where you're going to be 3 months from now. It's what you do with it now. Okay. Do you make money on the first week so that you are able to pay the payment plan? I cannot say when you are going to make your money. Okay. You need to, when someone purchases from you, that's when you make your money. Okay. And your commissions get paid weekly into your bank account. Okay. So it all depends on how quickly you get going. There's no guarantee I can give you here. It's like you sign up to the gym and you're asking me when you're going to get your 6-pack. I don't know. Are you going to show up every day and do your workouts? Then I can give you a rough idea. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. All right. So if you do have any more questions, guys, just get back to the person. They are waiting for your email right now. Okay. So whoever emailed you with this link, they are waiting for your email. Just quickly reply to that email. Ask them for the link. If you have any questions, ask them. They are waiting to answer you. And then we have a whole group of almost 1,000 members waiting to welcome you in. Okay. Awesome, everybody. Thank you for joining. I'll see you soon.
It was insane, hey? Oh my goodness. When Zanel told her story about her 2-year-old, I couldn't keep myself in. It was amazing. If you want to learn the skills on how you can actually start earning online, just pop me a message. My email is here. And also remember to subscribe to miss out on anything else. But I actually don't want you to miss out any further. Don't wait. Now is the time to change what was happening in the past, to change it around and make it brilliant for the future. Reach out to me and let's get you started.